In the name of the God Emperor Taradak, we welcome you to the Divine Aya Empire. Our influence ring has grown from our first episode, but our distrust of the dwarves is growing, and we do fear that a war will happen soon. So join us in today's episode as we explore the rest of the galaxy. Alright guys, as you guys remember from the last episode, we are still constructing our frontier outpost. Oh no wait, actually we are not. I do believe we are building one over here. And then we're going to be building our second frontier outpost over here as soon as the system has been surveyed, which will then hopefully give us a bit of a buffer against the ever-growing dwarves. Alright, we have now completed the frontier outpost, and it does seem like we will not require a second one. This should keep them in, especially seeing that we have closed borders with them, so they are basically screwed unless they go to war with us. So we are going to wait for them to do that, while we are literally going to focus all of our efforts in building a fleet and building defenses, and making sure that at those areas where they are planning on attacking us, that we just make sure that we build defenses there, so that if they do attack us, that will be the end of their fleets. Now, as you guys can see here, we only have two areas that we have to worry about defending, mostly, as they only have two areas or two stars that they can actually attack. So we need to ensure that we either keep one of our fleets close to one of these areas, specifically at this jump point over here, and then we maybe build a few defense points at this jump point over here. If we can afford it, we'll split our fleet up, but seeing that we are still very early game, that's going to be very risky. Alright guys, it's time for the next society upgrade or research to be going for, and we are going to be going for the reactive formations, which does increase the naval capacity by 10%, which of course in turn will help us with the battle against the mighty spacefaring dwarves. Goody. Alright, our next physics science. Now, to show you guys what I can choose between, I can choose between the energy storage capacity and the second power plant. I can choose the physics lab 1, which is an upgrade for the basic science lab, and I can go for the planet fortification toughness, which increases the defense, and I do believe it also gives me the component which I can use for ship upgrades, but I'm gonna go for the physics lab. I do believe we have more than enough energy points, as you guys can see, energy planets that we can build energy mines on, and we also do have more than enough minerals as well, so I don't think it's necessary for us to take any one of those other sciences just yet. Also guys, one of my favorite parts is choosing a brand new society upgrade or perk. So let's continue with our supremacy line over here. The next one we can choose is right of conquest. Seed planet war demand cost reduced by 25%, so that means that if we do go to war against the dwarves, it's going to be cheaper to actually take their planets. Alright guys, we have just maxed out our fleets. We have one of our science ships that's now moving up a bit more north or towards the center of the galaxy for exploration purposes. And then if we go look at the contacts list and we look at the dwarves, they are now inferior to us. Now it's not by much guys, to be honest. It's just, I think, most likely when it comes to technology, but I'm not certain about that, as I cannot see which one of the three categories they are actually weaker in just yet. But it's a good sign guys. Now I might just continue keeping them in this corner and growing my empire until they attack me, or I might just take the initiative and attack them first. We are going to have to wait and see for that. I think let's not be too hasty, because the decision to attack them is going to be a pretty big one, and if we do it at the wrong time, then we might be in trouble. But guys, thanks so much for watching. As always guys, if you guys haven't yet subscribed, please do so, and if you guys enjoy the content, please leave a like. Also guys, there's a bunch of these videos that you guys will also find if you guys could check out my channel. But guys, until the next video, I hope to see you guys there. Peace.